What's going on, Cray Click, and welcome back to a brand new video. So this is going to be the off season for year one of my Browns franchise. As most of you guys know, I'm just about to hit year two of the playoffs in the series now, and I'm just trying to get everybody caught up. So for both this series and Central Michigan for year two, I'm just going to do like a highlight video for all the games into one video, just so it gets you guys caught up a little bit quicker. And those videos should be up in the next week or so. I mean, they could be this week, they could be next. It really just depends on how tired I am from work and whatnot. But in the meantime, if you guys want to get access to those videos a little bit earlier than everybody else, then I highly recommend you guys become patrons on my Patreon page. Or you can become a YouTube channel member and you'll get access to the videos a lot sooner than everybody else. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the recap. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that sub button and hit the like button, of course, if you enjoy the video, and turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. But enjoy the video, guys. We got a lot to think about in this offseason, guys. So we ended up being in the positive, 38.1 million. Belichick retired. Okay, after the third one, it just didn't matter anymore. That's valid. All right, so we're going to keep our whole coaching staff. You know what's funny? I actually simulated, simulated the playoffs for like a little scouting thing. We actually won the Super Bowl in the simulation, but we didn't win it here, so. Alright, so I'm keeping all the coaches. I mean, there's no need to fire any of these guys, really. I mean, we could use a better, like, offensive coach, but, you know, we'll wait. But we're also not going to relocate yet. I might relocate later on. Alright, so let's look at retirements. Trent Green retired. Brett Favre retired. Jeff Garcia retired. Brad Johnson. Doug Flutie. So Flutie retires on top. Farrat, Mark Brunell, Tommy Maddox, Shane Matthews, Jamie Martin, Ty Detmer. Alright, Willis McGahee suffered a career-ending injury, so that sucks for the Bills. Bus retired, Charlie Garner retired, Antoine Smith retired, and Fred McAfee retired. Tony Richardson, Lorenzo Neal, William Henderson, Max Strong, Corey Schlesinger, Zach Crockett, Fred McCrary, and Damon Sheldon retired. Jimmy Smith, Rod Smith, Troy Brown, Keenan McCardell, Jerry Rice, Ricky Prohl, Michael Lewis, Carl Hankton, all retired. And then Dave Moore, Jeff Robinson, Walter Rasby, Mike Bartram, and Ed Perry, all retired. Ray Brown, David Ben, Ethan Albright. And then Jerry Fontenot retired. Ted Washington, Keith Traylor, Chad Brown, the late great Junior Seau, Derek Rogers, Roman Pfeiffer, Michael Barrow, Brant Boyer, Deshaun Polk, Primetime, Deion Sanders, Ken Irvin, Willie Williams, Dale Carter, Robert Tate, Troy Vincent, Rock Marion, Kwame Lassiter, Robert Griffith, Bracy Walker, and Brent Alexander all retired. Morton Anderson and John Carney retired, and then Jeff Eagles and Darren Bennett retired. So the only player on our team to retire was Brant Boyer, who's basically just a special teams guy for us. So, alrighty. So restricted free agency, we only have Chris Crocker. I don't know if he's going to tell Brittany to leave, or like people to leave Brittany alone, but.
And how fucking dare anyone out there make fun of Brittany after all she's been through?
I'm not even going to worry about bringing either of these guys back. I'm just going to see what I can pick up from other teams. Ooh, Robert Mathis. But they want a first and a third for him, so I don't know about that. Yeah, like I'm not about to spend like a first and third tender on any of these guys. Alright, I think we're just going to move on from restricted free agents. They need to bring this back into Madden, though. This is another thing that's missing from Madden. Alright, so nobody's holding out right now, which is kind of shocking. Alright, so quarterbacks. I'm going to let Kingsbury and Carter go. Candidate, I'm going to sign to a one-year deal. Because he actually did some good things for us, at least. Receiving wise, Brian is going to go, and so is Alston. Yeah, Northcutt's definitely getting out of here. Winslow's definitely getting out of here. Bring back Shelton for another year. I'm going to let these guys go, even Fowler. Alright, so our O-line's coming back at least. Orpheus Roy, I'm actually going to cut. It's up there in age, so I'm trying to get younger at the end position. And honestly, he wasn't very productive for the most part. McKinley, I'll keep for one more. Actually, you know what? He gonna get cut too. And then, of course, we're gonna bring back the boy Bort Laser for one more year. And we're actually gonna cut Jason Fisk because he's 34 years old. Alright, so middle linebackers, we're definitely gonna bring back Andre Davis for another year. Ben Taylor, I'm gonna let go though. I don't know, McCutcheon might be the odd man out here. He's 29 years old, so I'll probably let him go. Same thing with Bodden. I'm going to let Bodden go as well. Russell, I'm actually going to keep for another year. And then Brodney Poole's very young in his contract. Dawson's gone. Frost, I'm actually going to bring back because Frost did really well. And in my opinion, should have been a Pro Bowler. But I don't know who they put as a Pro Bowler, but it wasn't him. We're just going to release everybody else. So we're going to trade Dennis Northcutt in a 5th round pick to Jacksonville for a 2nd, 4th, and 6th. And they've accepted our trade. Proceed. Yes, indeed. So Northcutt is a Jaguar. They about to have no draft picks now. So Kellen Winslow is a Cardinal now. And to the draft we go. So Pittsburgh is picking first. Let's see who they end up getting. And they decide that they're going to pick Aaron Williamson, the running back out of Memphis. I think that's actually D'Angelo Williams, so pretty good pick for them. Obviously, Willie Parker's like a really low overall, so they're obviously going to go like a different direction. Let's see who V-Dub's Gruden Grinders, aka the Bisaccia Battlers, pick. They pick Marcus Small, strong safety out of Arizona. This is the draft that, I don't know if V-Dub's still here, but V-Dub, this is the draft you guys got Michael Huff, right? And then Justin Reese. I believe that's Matthias Kiwanuka, who's going to the Texans. Now we got the JETS Jets. Good old Hobies team. And the Jets are going to draft Chris Cobbs, the D-tackle out of Miami. I think that's Brian Hatta. Let's see who the Ponies. I don't know if Shrades is still here, but they get Dominic Randall. I don't know who the hell that is. Alright, so now the Panthers are next. And the Panthers are going to select Brian Osborne. That's actually Vince Young. So Vince Young goes to the Panthers. So now let's see who our rivals, the Wawa Bungalows, pick. And the Bengals are going to select Paul Austin. That's not the Demon playing. That's Chase Daniel, actually. So the Bengals picked Chase Daniel literally years after, like, literally a few years after they get Carson Palmer. Make it make sense. And the Bears are going to pick up Jamal Brown. That is actually DeBerkishaw Ferguson, if I remember correctly. So, building Sexy Rexy a little bit of an O-line here. And then them boys, I believe they just picked Joe Armstrong, who's actually Matt Leinart. So the Cowboys get their quarterback of the future, because Tony Romo is definitely not a high overall in this game. And now the Saints.
Detroit is now on the clock.
They are going to go with Brian Harden. I don't remember who that linebacker is for Iowa, but good pick for them. So now the Lions are next, and they're going to go with Brian Bonner, who I believe is actually, I think that's Charlie Whitehurst. I want to say that's Charlie Whitehurst. So next up, the Niners, who I used for my original series, pick up Antoine Ham, left tackle out of Tennessee. So next up, the Titans are picking. See who they decide to pick up. They're going to go ahead and get Tyrone Holt, who's actually Bruce Gradkowski out of Toledo. So they don't get Vince Young, but they do get a quarterback. They get Gradkowski. And the Chiefs just lost Trent Green. Let's see who they pick up. They're going to get David Paris. That's Reggie McNeil at IRL. So a lot of quarterbacks going early in this draft. And then let's see who Buffalo decides to go with.
now on the clock.
They are going to select Terrence Arnold out of LA Tech. Not LA Tech, Louisiana Tech. You know what I mean. I don't know who that is. And then the Giants are on the clock. They're going to select
Seattle Seahawks.
Chuck Burgess, cornerback out of Virginia Tech. That's not D'Lo, because D'Lo's already in the league. I don't know who that is. I don't remember who that is.
Now on the clock.
Oh, well, Seattle's going to pick now, and they're going to go with Kevin Abdullah, D-tackle out of Texas. All right, and then we got Tampa Bay.
Now on the clock.
Bucks are going to go with Marcus Walker. Daryl Hackney is that who that actually is out of UAB. And now the Dolphins.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Dolphins are going to select Matt Williamson. I think that's DJ Shockley. The Jaguars are going to go with a quarterback. They're going to pick up Dante Mays, who's actually Omar Jacobs out of Bowling Green. So a lot of quarterbacks going in this first round. Now, Washington is on the clock. The first of the playoff teams to be on the clock, and they're going to select Billy Collins out of Arizona State, left guard. So next up, the Ravens. Let's see who they go. Maybe they go quarterback as well. Maybe they don't trust Bowler. Nope, doesn't look like they're going to go QB. They're going to go with Brandon Young, the D-tackle out of Michigan. Next up, we got Philly. Let's see who the Eagles pick up. The Eagles are going to go Jake Robinson, right end out of Georgia Tech. So now the Texans, I believe, with their second pick. The first one was with Arizona's pick.
St. Louis.
And they're going to go with Jared Gates, left tackle out of LSU.
Now on the clock.
And they're going to add Ryan Bass to the defensive line out of LSU. So one more pick until our pick, and the Broncos ahead of us are going to go
Cleveland is now on the clock.
with Jared Boyd out of Northwestern. Alright, so let's look at who they have us picking here. They said, trust me, we need Manny Carlton. D-tackle is definitely a need for us because our only D-tackle right now is Brock Lesnar. So I don't know if Brock's really going to be the move, but we'll have to see. Scouting wise, that middle linebacker is definitely looking pretty good. We run a 3-4, so his hands aren't good, and he's supposed to be a coverage guy. I'm just worried some of these other guys aren't going to be available. Campanella's right here, and he's apparently like a top 10 projected guy. Manny Carlton, though, his tackling's amazing. Interviewed great. I mean, as far as our target or the scouted guys, Ronald Thompson's the top, or Thomas is the top guy left. There's definitely time for us to get some of these speed guys later on in the draft. All right, I'm gonna go against the grain here though, and I'm gonna go draft Thomas. They booze.
Now on the clock.
Cowboys get Rodney Page out of Miami. The Chargers are going to go
Minnesota
with,
is
I don't
now on
know.
the clock.
They're going to go get Kyle McCullough out of Tennessee, the cornerback. And Minnesota going to
Now on
pick
the clock.
Derek Thomas, the cornerback out of Penn State. 2 picks away from getting into the second round. The Packers are going to go with Kevin Leonard, the left guard out of Georgia.
Now on the
And
clock.
the Patriots,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
with the final pick, are going to go Chase Carter out of Maryland. So we're out of the first round, so now we'll just simulate to our next pick. Carlton's still there, lo and behold. Alright, so I'm thinking, do we go receiver or do we go running back here? They keep saying go D-tackle. I'll probably just roll with Brock. So wherever we don't go now, we'll go like 7 picks from now. Let's get Boston.
Washington now on the clock.
Yeah, we're going to go with Mr. Boston.
Cleveland is now on the clock.
I disagree that Drones is good enough, but I mean, right now we could go with Morton. They boo me? Yeah, probably. Their boos mean nothing to me, though. I've seen what they cheer for. So we did get our running back.
Now on the clock. Cleveland
Now they're telling me to get McAfee the defensive tackle. See? You guys are getting all mad. And we literally were able to wait until later in the draft to get him, so... Boo. Boo on you. Bahram you. Alright, let's get Muse here. Might as well get this Bama guy. And of course they boo me because once again...
Cleveland is now on the clock.
Once again, their boos don't matter. I've seen what they cheer for. God! That's Nate Longshore. Apparently his arm strength and his pass accuracy are terrible. So I guess we're not drafting the QB this year. That Deanna from Louisville might be Elvis Doomerville. Yeah, that probably is Elvis Doomerville. Alright, let's go with the speedster here at wide receiver. Let's go with the middle linebacker, Black.
Now on the clock.
And last but not least, I guess we'll finally go draft the corner real quick. Let's go get Scott Everson. So they booed pretty much the entire draft. I will live with it. Alright, so we signed Volek. We signed Overstreet. We signed Janikowski. June is being considered. Alright, so we get Matthews. We got James. We got Romberg, Kiesel. So we're just waiting on Cato to sign the dotted line and all these guys as well. I think we signed everybody. Oh, we're still waiting on Colin Branch, but yeah, I don't think anybody's going to compete with us for him. I'm actually going to have Fry be the starter at first. Volek will just be the backup, but Volek definitely has a chance to earn the starting job. And same thing with Drones over here. I might just move Drones to fullback though, I don't know. Definitely are going to need another tight end. D-line's looking kind of soft right now. Yeah, we got Cato June starting at outside linebacker for us, so we'll see how that goes. Take a look at our schedule real quick. So we open up against Houston. Then we have a Monday night game against Pittsburgh. Then we play at Tampa. Play at home against Kansas City. Play at the Chargers in a rematch from the divisional round. We play at home versus Atlanta. Then we play at Carolina. At Cincy on Sunday night. At Baltimore. Then we go on a bye. Then we play Baltimore again. Then we play at home against New Orleans. Then we play at Pittsburgh. At New England on Sunday Night Football. And then we got Bengals. Then we got the Broncos. And we end the season at the Raiders. Oh, we got a perfect preseason. Okay. Alrighty.